Today we're taking a long, peaceful journey inside a beautiful greenish-yellow sapphire. We begin with a general view of the stone. I gently flip it upside down so you can appreciate its overall appearance. Already from the first seconds, we can see that this sapphire is full of life. A complex and fascinating world of inclusions waiting to be discovered. After 25 seconds, we start increasing the magnification. As we dive deeper, we begin to see many different types of inclusions. Some are liquid, others are solid crystals. The deeper we go, the more magical it becomes. Soon we reach a large, square, black crystal. And if you look carefully inside this crystal, there are even smaller crystals trapped within it. A crystal inside a crystal. But the most fascinating scene appears now. Here we find a stunning composition, beautiful fingerprint inclusions, accompanied by two very distinct crystals. One flat tabular crystal on top, and below it, a lovely pear-shaped crystal. They're surrounded by many smaller satellite crystals. This complex scene is typical of a heated corundum. At 200 times magnification, the view is absolutely breathtaking. It almost looks like a storm is happening inside the stone, swirling patterns, crystals floating like clouds, and delicate structures dancing in the greenish-yellow sea. These delicate fingerprint patterns swirl around the crystals like gentle cosmic clouds, while the crystals themselves shine like tiny frozen stars suspended in a greenish-yellow ocean. Every movement of the light creates a magical dance between the swirling fingerprints and the sparkling crystals. I then pull back to observe the stone from another side. Here we discover a cavity, and right beneath it, a group of round crystals that look like soft, white clouds floating in the sky. They look exactly like someone is smoking and blowing perfect smoke rings into the air. The three rings are so well formed and so evenly spaced, it's honestly one of the most charming and funny scenes I've ever seen in a corundum. We return to 200 times to closely examine the fingerprint inclusions. These are fluid inclusions trapped inside the sapphire during its formation. They create these delicate, lace-like patterns that look like human fingerprints, one of the most beautiful features in gemology. On the other side of the sapphire, we discover something completely different. Here we find very delicate dendritic crystals that look like tiny lightning bolts or delicate fern leaves frozen in time. These dendritic inclusions are incredibly fine and intricate. They branch out in all directions like a miniature frozen forest. The way they contrast with the soft greenish-yellow background is absolutely stunning. Finally, I flip the sapphire upside down one more time so we can admire all these inclusions from a completely different perspective. The view changes dramatically. Everything looks fresh and new. Even at the end, we're still discovering new crystals with different shapes. This is one of my favorite moments in the video, the contrast between the bold fingerprint patterns we saw earlier and these incredibly fibrous crystals is truly remarkable. Now let's pull back and look at the sapphire as a whole once again. As I gently flip the stone, we can admire how all these incredible inclusions are beautifully distributed inside. What we've witnessed today is not just random inclusions, it's the soul of the corundum. Sapphire is one of the hardest natural gemstones on Earth, second only to diamond. But beyond its incredible hardness, it carries within an entire universe of beauty. These fingerprints, floating crystals, and frozen lightning patterns are the result of millions of years of geological passion. And yes, that random hair you see at the end is not a new type of inclusion. I just did a terrible job cleaning the stone. My bad.